Hello again everyone, I'm Paul the Nitro Scovers and welcome to the new streamlined edition of the Nitro Corner. Today is Friday and it's time for part 1 of our weekend report. I'll start off first with the Monday Night Raw report, and then I'll get to the Impact report, and then I'll finish it all off with the Nitro Opinion for this week. And believe me, I got plenty to discuss in the Nitro Opinion. So let's get started with the Monday Night Raw report. Monday Night Raw this past week was, to say the least, the Triple H show, so to speak, as Triple H started out with his State of the WWE address. Well, that's in the middle of the show. We'll get to that in a minute, but basically it's the Triple H show. It all started off with Dolph Ziggler defeating Evan Bourne in a non-title matchup. It seems like Dolph Ziggler is on his way to the top in the WWE as the United States Champion. Next up, Kelly Kelly teamed up with Torres to score a victory over Melina and Maurice. Unfortunately, the Diva division is dying a slow death based on that tag team match this past week. And I feel bad for Kelly Kelly. She deserves to be Divas champion, but bring her some competition, will you please? And then, of course, and then the coup de grace to begin, and then hour number 1 into hour number 2, the Triple H State of the WWE address. That's before the title match itself. Well, Triple H decides that number 1, that whoever won the Rey Mysterio Miz match was going to face John Cena for the WWE title. More about that coming up in the Nitro Opinion. And at number 2, that there was a new signing to the WWE, something that he should have done years ago. And that was he re-signed good old JR, Jim Ross. Well, naturally, this brought an immediate protest from Coleslaw himself, that puke, Michael Cole, who refuses to work with JR. Well, Triple H says, fine, you'll be in breach of contract if you don't, and you must show up on SmackDown this Friday. And also he ordered Michael Cole to wrestle in a match against Zack Ryder, which he ended up losing in about 90 seconds. Michael Cole also tried to imitate Triple H. Poor excuse of a human being. Poor excuse of an imitator like that. Cole got his butt kicked and he, well, deserved it. Next up, Alberto Del Rio defeated Kofi Kingston in a one-on-one matchup. Seems like Alberto Del Rio is on his way to becoming the next WWE champion. Speaking of that, I saved the best for last. First, Rey Mysterio defeated The Miz in the finals of the WWE Championship Tournament. Now, this was near the end, before the Triple H State of the WWE address, so this would make sense. Rey Mysterio at the time was the WWE Champion. Well, since he was the winner, he had to go face John Cena, and after a great effort by Rey Mysterio, in the end, John Cena defeated Rey Mysterio to win back the WWE Championship. Does this make sense to you people? I'll tell you more about that in the Nitro Opinion later on in the show. And then, of course, CM Punk shows up. Well, you know what? I'm going to save that for the Nitro Opinion later on in the show. Otherwise, Raw was kind of the Triple H hour, where Triple H does what Triple H does, and that's be a career politician. Well, enough about Raw, which was average at best. We move on to Impact from last night, and it was a much, much better show than Raw was this past Monday night. We begin, of course, with the Kurt Angle Hulk Hogan promo. Angle delivered a shoot on Hulk Hogan, saying if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that he looked up to Hulk Hogan because he was the best. Hulk Hogan says, if you think you're going to goad me into fighting you, Kurt, you can forget it, but you're getting dangerously close to that line. So overall, the overall feel was a shoot, and Kurt Angle says, if you want to take out Sting, do it yourself. That was nice. I like that. Next up, a Bound for Glory series matchup, as Rob Van Dam defeated Gunner to score 7 points for himself and move up in the leaderboard to 3rd place. Sting in the Bound for Glory series. Next up, Sting and his little mind games continue with a promo first on Immortal when he brought in the Crow. And then he set the Crow free from the cage onto Eric Bischoff's computer, and Sting was like, I'm going to go watch the cage match. You stay here with the bird. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Next up, in another Bound for Glory series match, the undefeated Crimson defeated Bully Ray to pick up 7 more points to cushion his lead, as he is still on top of the leaderboard in the Bound for Glory series. Oh, by the way, they also showed after that what happened in Harrington, Delaware. Scott Steiner defeated Samoa Joe in a Bound for Glory series match. Crimson scored a victory over, I believe, Brother Devon in that matchup. Bully Ray, I think, beat the Pope in Harrington as well. And Beer Money were also victorious, I guess, in a tag team match against, I believe, Mexican American. It was overall a great show in Harrington. From what I heard, it was sold out. So congratulations to Harrington and the Delaware State Fair for selling out for TNA Wrestling, or for Impact Wrestling, excuse me. Next up was an Ultimate X match for the X Division title. Brian Kendrick pulled out a nice nifty move as he was getting caught in the chokeslam. He leaped up, grabbed the X Division title, pulled it down, and he was declared the winner over the Monster Abyss in a pretty good match in the Ultimate X bout. Next up, another great promo between ODB and Jackie and Tracy Brooks and Velvet Sky. And Velvet Sky has made it crystal clear she is nobody's punching bag. That is my boo. That's my girl. I like that. And I like the t-shirt she was wearing too. Very stylish on her. Yes, I'm a little biased. I am a Velvet Sky fan. She is my boo. She's my girl. Oh man, that's tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. And she will become Divas champ, or Knockouts champion, excuse me. Sorry to get off the tangent there. Next up, Eric Young goes to Hollywood. Okay, now he wants to be a Hollywood star. With Eric Young's talent, who knows? Maybe he'll get an agent. You don't know. Pretty funny segment. Very funny segment. Catch it on YouTube. It's very funny. And then in the main event, Kurt Angle defeated Mr. Anderson inside of a 15-foot high steel cage when Mr. Anderson told Bubba Ray, "Sweetheart, get the chair." Well, Bully Ray did not like to be called sweetheart, and he held the chair in a tug of war. Kurt Angle comes in from behind with the Angle Slam. 1, 2, 3. Kurt Angle victorious. And then the lights came out, turned off, and then when they turned back on, Sting was in the ring holding Kurt Angle's hand in victory. And that ended Impact. Overall, Impact was a pretty good show this week, and it's really shaping up in that Bound for Glory series, with Crimson being the leader of the board right now as we head down the stretch for the Bound for Glory series competition. And that is the Impact report for this week. And now it's time to really let loose with the Nitro Opinion. This week's topic, I'm going to continue talking about CM Punk. Let me get this straight, okay? Let me get this straight. I omitted what happened on Raw a little bit about the John Cena thing with Rey Mysterio till now, because I really want to vent on this. Now think about this. You're Rey Mysterio. You just won the WWE Championship. Does it come every day, people? It does not come every day. Rey Mysterio holding the belt high, feeling good. That is until the career politician steps up. Right, Triple H? Yeah, let's screw Rey Mysterio over by ordering him to take on John Cena. Saying that both men wanted it real bad and they wanted it tonight. What a crock of bull. That's a lie. That is a blatant lie from a career politician like you, Triple H. Yeah, real cute. So you decide that Rey Mysterio would have to face John Cena. Well, you know he probably didn't agree with it. He had to go along with it anyway. Why? Because Triple H is the career politician. So the match happens. Rey Mysterio puts in another 100% effort. Hell, he carried Cena throughout that match, folks. Even put Cena in Cena's own finisher, the STFU. At the end, John Cena picked up the win with the FU on Rey Mysterio. Kudos, John, you Kool-Aid drinking, Kmart wannabe shopping, but really Walmart shopping piece of trash like you. Kudos, you won the belt thanks to Triple H's career politics. That's great, John. And then look who shows up. CM Punk. Why do I even bother with this now? He had a perfect opportunity to go to TNA Impact, take the belt, and throw it in the trash can. But he chose not to do it, and I'm a little disappointed in that. I am very disappointed. As a matter of fact, now, hell, I'm very disappointed in that. He could have done something extraordinary, but he went and followed along with the game plan? What the hell? You know what? Fine. I can understand for the money or to cushion your retirement. Hell, the economy's bad enough as it is. I don't blame him. But it's a little disappointing. No, it's very disappointing. But that's okay. But yeah, here comes the real twist, folks. We got two identical WWE titles. Two champions. CM Punk, the rightful WWE champion, who pinned John Cena. And then there's John Cena, Mr. Kool-Aid drinker, who beat Rey Mysterio. I'm the champion. You ain't crap, boy. You are not, I repeat, not the champion. But we're going to determine an undisputed champion at SummerSlam. You know what? I'm not watching it. I'm not watching SummerSlam to see the same recyclable thing it did at WrestleMania 10 with the Intercontinental title. Are you serious? Just like Raw putting up 4 matches on the 4th of July, now this recyclable stuff? Okay, you know what? I've had it up to here with it. Hey, Raw, stick it up my rear end, because I'm not going to follow along with it. And it's highly disappointing to see truth and justice in the American way and CM Punk taking it to the McMahons and John Cena, telling the truth to this. Are you kidding me? You know what? They can all go stick it. You know what? I'm sick of it. The CM Punk thing is over. I thought the McMahon Empire would crumble, but no. Triple H is carrying on that strong flag bearer. Ah, McMahon, Helmsley, Levesque, whatever the F your name is. Regime. Oh, it's a new day. It's a new regime. Yeah, it's the same BS. Triple H, career politician, coming soon to a voting booth near you in 2012. I wish it was funny, but it's stupid. And that is the Nitro Opinion for this week. And that is it for part 1 of the Weekend Report. I will be back tomorrow for part 2 of the Weekend Report, the SmackDown Report, and the Nitro Top 10. Until then, I'm Paul the Nitro Scars. Thanks so much for joining us here on this new streamlined edition of the Nitro Corner. Until then, this is Paul the Nitro Scars saying, so long, everybody.